Guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another HayDay video. In this video, we're going to be talking about 5 things that Supercell will never add to HayDay. Yeah, now we all talk about the things that should be added to HayDay or the things that will make the game, but there's some things you should know that will never be added to HayDay no matter what. There's a lot of things that are never going to be added into HayDay, but I'm going to be talking about the top 5 things, which apparently a lot of people still keep asking and they never stop. So I thought it'd be just fun to kind of burst their little bubble. And yeah, let's get right into the videos. On my list, number 1, we have the night mode. Yes, you heard right, and I'm sorry if this just breaks your heart, but no, we are never going to have a night mode in the game. And the funny thing is, it's 2024, which is really about to end, and still some people never stop asking about the night mode. If you go to HayDay's YouTube channel and all the videos they post, the comments are full of people begging for a night mode, and they somehow still get thousands of likes on their comments. It's like so many people still want the night mode when clearly it's been mentioned many times by the official team that there's going to be never a night mode. So what I think the reason a lot of people ask for the night mode, okay, there's 2 things. One, this started around, I think, 2017 or 2018 when, the dark mode was kind of starting everywhere in, all the search engines and, all the big apps. We were having a dark screen, YouTube dark mode and, Chrome dark mode. At the same time, many gaming companies were also, bringing this dark mode, which I'm not sure if this was in the gameplay or just to, help people with eyesight issues. So this campaign of people requesting for the night mode has been here for years. They've been requesting the team to add a night mode. Now, why it can't happen? Because first of all, guys, be realistic, be logical. It's a farming game. It's all about crops, sunshine, daylight. It even clearly mentions in the daylight, it's hey day. It's not hey night now, is it? Also, if you ever have the time to check the Play Store, you can clearly mention one of the official promo images for this game says sunshine never ends. That's one big clue that the night mode is never going to happen. And this was also mentioned in one of the daily news, which was posted, I think, 2 years ago. I'll put it here.
Nighttime on the farm. That's a good question. On the farm, we really like daytime. And it's better for crop growth. Also, I think chicken is afraid of the dark.
I'm sorry, but night mode is not happening. And the reason to why so many people request HayDay for night mode, it's back in 2022, April Fool. HayDay pranked us. They posted an image of the night mode, which to be honest was really cool. And even for a second I was fooled. I thought, oh my gosh, are we really going to have a night mode? Because it was so well made that it did not look like a joke. And that post got thousands of likes just in a couple of minutes, which literally shows the craze of people. But unfortunately, this was just a joke by HayDay team. And I'm sure they were not expecting it to be that popular in the community. But yeah, it got popular, and a lot of people, including me, thought it was real. But it was a joke, and some people still think it was real. But guys, it's not happening. It's never gonna happen. Just come out of this dream. The night mode was just a prank, just a joke, and even logically, I would never want a night mode. Number 2 on my list of the things that are never gonna be added to HayDay, it's gonna be a machine. Can you guess what machine? Well, it's the saw and axe maker. Yeah, I mean, who would have thought of that? Really? A machine that's gonna make saws and axes for you in the game so that you really don't have to struggle harvesting your crops, feeding and collecting your animals, feeding your pets, playing the town. Where is all the effort? If you can simply just make the saws and axes in the machines, and then in the future you will ask them to include barn tools and silo tools in the machines. I mean, currently all the machines that we have in the game, they mostly make the food products, and even some of them are not really the food products. But now, I don't want to be mean or rude, but I think this is one of the most dumb suggestions that have been given to the HayDay team to add a machine that actually makes saws and axes. So the concept that a lot of people give, now this was very popular back in 2016 to 2018. I think even now some people ask for this concept. So basically they were saying that why do we have to cut the dead trees? If we have the dead trees, we can simply recycle these dead trees into a machine to make some sort of furniture and to also make saws and axes. I mean, that was some sort of a weird logic they were giving. So the concept might seem okay, but guys, Think about it. Although this game seems very simple, it's a farming game, but you still have to struggle for so many things. They're not going to give you everything simply in your hands. You have to struggle, you have to put efforts. And why would they bring a machine that can make stars and X's that you have to struggle so much? I mean, that's one of the reasons I play Town. I come regularly in the game. If I could simply make stars and X's, then what's the fun to play the game? That's just never going to happen, but it's also going to ruin the trade that a lot of people do in the game. So from a logic perspective, this is never going to happen because it's just going to ruin the balance of the game, you know? It's just like asking them to bring a machine that makes diamonds. That's just never going to happen. That cannot happen. But however, I would love to see a machine like this, you know, of the very same concept, and we could probably use the dead trees to make something else. Like I said, maybe furniture, maybe something else. But yeah, we shall see what happens in the future. For all the people who really wanted a saw and axe maker in the game, I'm sorry guys, that's never gonna happen. Now, number 3 on my list for the things that are never gonna be added to HayDay, it's a separate barn or a separate tool shed, just for storing all your tools. Yes, and the funny thing is this has been posted many times in my comments as well. People want a separate barn or like a separate shed just to store all their tools in the barn, just because their barn gets full real quickly and they can't store, you know, all the products and all these tools. Now, again, this is pretty hilarious to me. People really think this could happen, but guys, this is never going to happen. HayDay team is really, really strict about their, you know, gameplay balance, and that's the reason we still have the 80s limit. And that's one of the reasons why upgrading your barn is so hard and it's so challenging. But at the end of the day, that's really what keeps you going. That makes you want to put more effort and, you know, spend more time to play HayDay. So if you could simply just store all your tools into another barn, and then automatically, of course, your barn will have so much space, you can just make the products. And this is going to ruin the fun of the game, you know. Now, apparently, it does seem like it's going to make your gameplay better, but no, it's going to ruin it. You're really going to miss the struggle and all the hardships that come with HayDay. So this is just never going to happen. You will have to struggle. Now, there's a very simple solution to this problem. Just keep upgrading your barn. That's what I say all the time. Make sure to play your game regularly. Focus more on the town. That's one of the ways you can get the tools faster. You can also trade the tools and just keep upgrading your barn. I mean, I used to have this problem back in the day, but then I would just simply sell my tools. Right now, I really don't struggle with my barn space. But even when I do, and even when I have so many tools, I just sell them. I don't need them. I mean, why do I even need to store like 100 of, you know, these bricks and these paint buckets, these tar buckets? And usually the people who used to complain about an extra tool shed, they were usually higher level players. So yeah, this is one of the things that's never going to be added to HayDay. Am I regretting it? Absolutely not. Now this brings me to my next thing that's never going to be added to HayDay, which is a search option in the newspaper. Yeah. Now a lot of people have requested the HayDay team to add a search icon here in the newspaper, which means that we could simply come to the newspaper and we could search for the things that we need. How easy that would be. So for example, let's say I need planks. I could come over here and I could search for planks and I'd find, you know, a paper full of planks and I could go anywhere and buy. Now, did you really think that was going to happen? Did you really think HayDay would add a search icon so that you don't even have to struggle? You guys are literally missing the whole point of HayDay. It is struggle. As I mentioned in the beginning, this is a farming game. Apparently people think it's very easy, but no, you are wrong. It's not easy. It's really strategic. And a lot of people who fail to see this point of view, they just abandon HayDay. They give up. They just can't keep playing. I have a lot of examples of my friends who stopped just because they couldn't figure it out, and they thought only children play it. So I'm sorry, but we're never going to have a search option in the newspaper. Again, that's just going to ruin the balance. Everybody's going to search for things they need. And then what about the things people don't need? What about, let's just say, the wrist duplicates, the clothes hats? Are they never going to appear in the paper? That's just not going to work. That's literally not how HayDay works. This is one of the oldest suggestions I've read in the HayDay forums back in the day, and it was clearly rejected. However, we did get a reshuffle option where you can spend 2 diamonds to, you know, refresh your newspapers. So yeah, that's probably your closest option to getting a search icon in the newspaper. All right, now the last thing which is on my list, it's another machine. It is about any sort of alcoholic beverages or drinks in the game. Basically wine, champagne, or any sort of other drink. Now, there's many reasons for that. The very obvious reason is that this is a family-friendly game. A lot of children play it, so they're never going to add things that are already 18 plus. And I don't even think this is very ethical or, very moral related. So that's just never going to happen. But we cannot really have another drink machine. Just think about it. This is not real life. It's just a game, right? So the game is not going to add two things that are very similar. We already have, like a juice maker. Okay, where is that? Yeah, we have a juice maker, and we could already make the grape juice because people were saying that, we have grapes. We could do something like fermentation, and then we can convert them into some beverages. So this has also been rejected very clearly by HayDay team in the forums. This is never going to happen. We already have a juice press, and then we have a smoothie mixer, again, which is a drink machine. You have the coffee kiosk. So that's just not going to happen. And do I want another drink machine? I mean, possibly, but what could be the option? What could be the option of them adding a machine that could make the drinks that are, still related to the game? I don't think so. I mean, probably, they even added the milkshake bar when we thought we had the smoothie mixer. So maybe we're going to have another drink machine. But something like that, with the grapes and the fermentation, that's just not going to happen. So those were the 5 main things that are never going to be added to HayDay. There's actually a lot more, but these are the top 5 that people have requested so many times, and still in 2024, people keep requesting, especially for the night mode and for a separate tools barn. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think of these features in the game? Do you think there's anything else the HayDay team will never add to HayDay? If so, let me know in the comments. Subscribe to the channel if you still haven't for more fun HayDay content. Thank you so much for watching and supporting. I really appreciate you guys. Have a good day. Bye.